If you're struggling to stop smoking because you're getting unwanted feelings of anxiety or withdrawal, cravings, or in fact, if you have, unwanted emotional states quite frequent, I'm going to show you a really great technique for changing that, for changing your emotional state. I'm going to use an example of when I used this most recently. It was only a couple of days ago. I was in Primark with my two daughters. I'm not proud. Trying not to think about the sweatshops on the other side of the world as we stood in that queue, stood in a queue for hours. Not hours, why am I lying? Stood in a queue for hours, trying not to think about those people in the sweatshops on the other side of the world. And some woman was soothing her baby, very close by. She was soothing her baby. We couldn't see the baby was in the pram. This woman was going, shh, like that. Very soothing for the baby. Now, I'm sure if that baby could have done it, would have punched in the face, but I don't know, maybe there wasn't even a baby in there. Maybe she was just doing it to wind me up, because I'm not a very patient person on the whole. So I was battling with myself thinking, Jesus, why am I so impatient? What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Why is it as soon as they come out, I'm irritated or agitated or intolerant of just people going about doing lovely things and soothing? Anyway, it was only when my daughter, my youngest daughter, who's very, very comfortable with noise. She's responsible for most of the noise in the house. And she likes noise. And she said, oh, that woman's hurting my head. Oh, good. It's not just me. It's not just me at all. I was right. The woman wasn't soothing her baby. The woman's got some kind of tic. And everyone else is having to be responsible for that tic, because no one in their right mind is going to go and complain to a woman soothing her baby. So she was all right. She gets a pass to make a huge amount of noise and upset everyone in that Primark queue that deserves to be upset. Anyway, my daughter said to us, okay, where do you feel? Didn't say that I was struggling massively, but maybe she could see I don't know. Where do you feel that anxiety? Close your eyes. Where do you feel that noise? Where do you feel that pain in your head? And she said, there. I feel it there. I said, okay, so is that feeling, and you can do this right now, if you've got an anxiety or some kind of thing, close your eyes and just get a sense of how are you feeling it? Is it moving? Because fear and anxiety, or like strong emotions, usually have some kind of movement. You become aware of them physically. I mean, for me, my emotions tend to be really low down on my stomach. That's where I sense that they are a lot of the time. They must be strong by the time they get there, because that's when I suddenly become overwhelmed with the physicality of them and feel like, okay, I've lost control of this feeling. So where do you feel it? Okay, so for her, it was in her head. So, okay, right, so is it spinning? Is it moving? Okay, yes, it's moving. Is it spinning? Yes, it's spinning. So she's showing the direction of the spinning, which was that way. So, okay, now just imagine that spinning is outside of your head. Take it outside of your head, like that. And immediately start off in the right direction, the same direction it was going into. And when you can see that spin, when you can imagine that spin outside of your own head, reverse it. Reverse it so it's going in a different direction. And you can do this, as long as you change the movement, the direction. Okay, what colour is it? Hers is always red. She's got a headache. What's mine? I don't know. I did different colours. But anyway, hers is always red. Okay, so change it. And she likes blue. Change it to blue. So now we've got a backward spin in blue. And then just breathe it in. You can even imagine it laughing. You can imagine going to that baby. Shh. Oh, shh. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. Shh. Imagine you're breathing it in. And just feel how soothing that is. Okay, that's all you have to do. Change the spin, change the direction, change the colour, and you're in.